But a new day has dawned in Indianapolis. The first day of time trials, the run for the pole, and in many ways, the second most important day of the racing year. And A.J. Foyt is already the first qualifier, the only qualifier, for the moment he's on the pole. Here's Jackaroo.
Well, A.J. Foyt getting the congratulations here in the photography area. A.J. 224.4. That's pretty darn good.
Well, the car had more in it. The car had a lot more in it.
A.J., somebody's crashed badly on the track.
Randy Lewis was starting a qualifying run and was on his warm-ups and then got loose. So now suddenly against the wall, Randy Lewis is okay. He's going to climb out of the car, but you can see that the race car is badly damaged. The safety crews here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway are excellent and right on top of that car. In fact, the safety guy is saying, Randy, stay right there. Let's make sure you're fine.
There hadn't even been a spin all month here at Indianapolis until Rick Mears got in the wall yesterday at 2 o'clock. Suddenly, it's as if the dam is broken, and incident after incident is occurring here.
Randy Lewis stands up in the seat. There are the marks up to the wall and the debris left by Randy Lewis's impact. He was rolling out as the second qualifier when he got into the wall. Let's go back down to Jackaroo. The second attempt of the day ended here at the edge of the track. Randy Lewis not injured. He's out of the car. In fact, he'll take the ambulance trip over to the medical center in the center of the track. But that's something that they require at Indianapolis. That's a very good idea. So the action and time trials will continue in just a moment.
The Indianapolis 500 Time Trials. Brought to you by the Big Taste of Miller Genuine Draft Light. Big Draft Taste comes to light. By Valvoline Motor Oil. People who know use Valvoline. And by Kellogg's. The best to you each morning.
Back live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as Randy Lewis's broken and battered race car is on the hook now. Being towed back to the garage area for repairs. Randy Lewis on his way to the hospital, though no serious injuries believed involved. This is Randy Lewis as he headed into the corner.
He just plain lost the rear end, Paul. He got in there, he was in the right groove, everything looked good, but the car was probably set a little bit wrong, the rear end was loose. Watch it right here, there, it just broke away suddenly. That shows you what happens often when the speeds are so great as they are right now.
Of course, when you're going to qualify here, you set the car up as loose as you can for speed.
That's the secret to it, because the car will go faster, but of course, there's what happens when it gets too loose.
So Randy Lewis coming off the fourth turn, getting up against the wall. Take a look at this. This is before the crash. He white-walled the wall there. That's not dissimilar from what Mark Dismore did yesterday, but he came all the way around and got into the inside wall. Lewis was able to keep it straight and move on down the straightaway. Now here's the entry down into one.
He already knew he was loose from what happened down at turn 4.
Aha, here's the point. I think his suspension failed, looking at that. You know, the impact of the of his hit coming out of turn 4, I'll bet you damaged the suspension, because when you see that right rear tire, it suddenly turns and toes out on him, and that's what triggers that accident for Randy Lewis.
Sam, it's a rule here at the Speedway that if you touch the wall, you're not supposed to run anymore. I think they would have pulled him in anyway.
If they perhaps had seen the severity of that hit, it's possible that Randy himself should have had the wisdom to stop.
So Randy Lewis at the track hospital. We'll give you an update as soon as it comes official.